Okay, once you have your loom ready, you are ready to weave. We're going to make a two-color spiral weave bracelet. So you're going to need two pieces of yarn in one color, two pieces of yarn in the other, and each of these pieces of yarn should be a yard and a half long. Now once you cut one of them using the yardstick, then you no longer need the yardstick. The other three just are the same length. Then you're going to take your four pieces, going to put them together, and we're going to find the middle. So mine aren't exactly the same length, but they're pretty close. And I'm going to fold them in half, and I'm going to find the middle. Then this is the middle. I'm going to tie a loop at that end. So I'm going to, basically it's just, I hold on to where they are folded in half, bring it across, around, and through. So let me show you that again. It's kind of hard with four pieces, but you got to hang on to all four of them. Hold on to the loop, bring it across, and then through this hole here. And then we're just going to slide this knot. Now we want to keep a small loop, so I'm sliding my knot up towards this end. It's just got to be big enough that when you want to tie it around your wrist, that you have something to tie through. Okay, then you're ready to set up your loom. Now if this is hard for you to do this loop, you might look around and see if someone at your tables maybe can give you a hand with that. We're going to take the loop, we're going to put it through the opening. We're going to take two of one color and bring them up to the north. So I'll put one in the north and one right next to it. I'm going to take the other color. And I'm keeping the knot right there, kind of in the opening, and then I'm going into that V, and then they go into the notch. Okay, then the other color. One in the east, and one right next to the east. And I'm going to take the black, and they are going to go down here. So the black goes one in the south, one right next to the south, and I'm hanging on to this knot, and then of course my other two, one in the, get my card here, one in the west, and one right next to the west. So they'll look like this. And you're going to check that your knot is just right there. These are pretty, well, they're staying in that little notch. And then here's how you do this weaving pattern. You're going to take, so you go to the south, take the left one, the one on the left, and you're going to keep your thumb kind of there. You have to let up every now and then. Left, up, right, down. And you're going to turn it. Left goes up and on the left, right, and you take the right one, goes down and on the right, and turn. Left goes up and on the left, right goes down and on the right, and then you turn. Now one thing that will help is, you notice how my thumb stays there? So left, up, to the left, right, down, and to the right, turn. And what you're going to get, I'll show you mine in a minute. Left, up and on the left, right, down, and on the right. Now anytime I want to stop, I stop halfway through. So I go left, up, and on the left. And I leave it like that because I know my next step is down and on the right. And though you can't even hardly see it yet, it's going to do this little spiral pattern, but you're going to have to keep going with it. So in order to stop it, you're always going to do left up and on the left, right down and on the right. Now, if it'll help you any, sometimes I recommend that people draw an arrow so they know which direction they're turning it. And then if it helps you to write right on here, it's left up to the left and right down to the right. So if it helps you to write that pattern on there, and the next time I pick this up, which might be next class for you, you go, okay, well, I'm halfway through. Right, down, and on the right. Turn. Left goes up, and on the left. Right comes down, and on the right. Turn. Left. Oop, let's get the left one. Left goes up, and on the left. Right comes down, and on the right. Turned. Now again, if I want to stop, and if they get tangled up down here, every now and then you're going to have to go like this, untangle them. So here we go again. I'm going to go left, up, then I'm going to stop. And that's a good way to put this away in your storage drawer for the next time, is looking like that.